This is Several, a player with literal superpowers, and his only goal is to hunt me down and kill me, and today I'm playing in hardcore Minecraft, meaning that if I die even once, the series ends and the world gets deleted forever. And now the way this series works is each episode I have one of my friends to hunt me down, and they get to choose a twist. And this episode's twist is the Origins mod, allowing everyone to have special abilities. So let's begin. The first thing I did when I logged into the world was choose my own origin, and I went with the Elven, as it didn't seem to have that many downsides while being pretty powerful. You see, while I would take 10% more damage than the average player, I did have a passive healing and was way faster than the regular player, allowing me to get out of any dangerous situation. Now, this is the third episode of my series known as The Hunting, and if you haven't already seen the previous episodes, I suggest you go check them out, because in the last session, my friend Flowley added the OP loot twist. Because I was significantly more geared than my hunters, this would allow them to catch up to me and I no longer had a massive advantage. So at the beginning of this session, I decided I would enchant all my gear with mending, not needing me to carry around multiple backup sets in my inventory for the off chance my armor had broken. And once I had all that geared up, I still didn't think I was prepared. But luckily the new hunter was at spawn, very far from the other two hunters. So my plan was to go and find him, and once I did, what I was going to do, well, you see, the hunters are currently separate. If I could pick off Several, this would leave him with no gear and leaving me with only two hunters that I would have to actually deal with. This would give me a huge advantage later on, but would I be able to do it? You see, he had been given a fully maxed out kit, and he has an origin. But let me tell you more about the origins real quick. You see, this is Ivory, the first hunter. Now, for her episode, the twist she chose was to be able to shapeshift into any mob. Now, the origin Ivory chose was the Enderling, allowing her to teleport, but this would also mean she takes damage in water. And for the second hunter, well, this is my friend Flowley, who is extremely good at PvP, but during the second session, I was way more stacked than the hunters, so Flowley took it upon herself to add the OP loot twist to catch up in gear. This worked, which was very bad for me. And now the origin Flowley has chosen for this episode is the Shulk. This gives her a whole second inventory and makes her take 20% less damage, but the only real downside is she can't use a shield. And for the final hunter for this episode, well, Several. And he's the one who picked the Origins mod that we are using here today. And the origin he chose was the Arachnid, basically turning him into a spider, allowing him to trap me in webs and climb walls. And now that you know about the three hunters, well, let's get right back to it. As I said before, my goal is to separate Several, as he is already far from the other hunters, destroying all his gear, which would basically leave me with two hunters for this session. And thanks to his origin, Several got away. He climbed up a wall and then dug down into the ground somewhere where I couldn't spot him. And not only has Several now gotten away, this means all three hunters are still after me with full gear. And as if this wasn't bad enough, I spotted something. Or should I say, someone. Flowley appeared out of nowhere, and my only choice was to run. Wait, pause. How has everything gone so horribly wrong? First, I let several escape, this means now there's 3 hunters after me. Then Flawley didn't fall for my trap, and now Flawley's doing like so much damage? How am I possibly meant to get out of this? And right about now, you're probably wondering why I'm using a bow. Well, you see, because of my origin, I do 50% more damage with my bow. So this is the only viable method I have of attacking and killing Flowley, seeing as she takes 20% less damage. What's going on? Where am I? What are you talking about?
Every single time you lost.
What was that? What did I just see? What's happening? Why am I seeing all these? I remember.
And what makes you think you could win?
You've beaten me every single time before. Now it's going to be different. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing, and go ahead and subscribe to all 3 of the people in this video. A big thanks to them. And I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye!